Let's listen. Let's take a listen. We are now going to listen to these people. Mustard, guys, I need to show you what mustard, because you will get confused about mustard as well. M-U-S-T-A-R-D. Mustard. Guys, I know you know mustard this way, okay? But
Yes.
this is mustard that we use in Indian houses, kitchens, okay? But when we are talking about mustard on the sandwich, then we are not talking about this. We are talking about this mustard. Oh, sorry. Mustard sauce, okay? Have you ever tried mustard sauce? It is available in Smart Bazaar, okay? It's very fun, strong in flavor, and I like it. This is the bottle we have, mustard. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put this on sandwich, on bread, and it will taste amazing. Mustard. Okay. Now time to listen to these people talking about their favorite recipe. Follow them, okay? Try to focus hard on what they're saying. Use all your imagination to understand what they're talking about. 8.9.
Tape script 8.9. What's your favourite sandwich? Angus.
I come from the north of England, and we often call sandwiches butties. My favourite butty is made with thick slices of white bread and thick slices of warm ham with hot mustard. Yes, warm ham. Delicious. Would you like to try one?
Ulla.
I'm from Denmark, so for me it's the open sandwich, of course, and my favorite is with beef. Thin slices of beef, rare beef, with some crispy fried onions on the top. I love this.
Tom.
Oh, the best sandwich in the world is definitely a bacon sandwich. Hot bacon between thin slices of white bread and with lots of tomato ketchup. Simple and very, very tasty. There's a cafe near where I work in London. I sometimes buy one for breakfast. I'd like one right now.
Marianne.
I live in Italy, so my best is Italian. A ciabatta with chopped tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, with black olives and basil. Mozzarella's my favourite cheese, and I like cooking with it. I make my own pizza.
John.
I was in Turkey by the sea, and a fisherman called to me, "Come, try a balık ekmek." I think this means fish in bread. He gave me a sandwich. It was fresh mackerel grilled and in a bread roll with raw onions. Fabulous.
Did you put the items, these, ingredients with the people and their favorite sandwiches? You have to put these food items, okay, with the people who mention them in their sandwiches. I'll play it one more time. Listen and write these ingredients where they should go.
Tape script 8.9. What's your favourite sandwich? Angus.
I come from the north of England, and we often call sandwiches butties. My favourite butty is made with thick slices of white bread and thick slices of warm ham with hot mustard. Yes, warm ham. Delicious. Would you like to try one?
Ulla.
I'm from Denmark, so for me it's the open sandwich, of course, and my favorite is with beef. Thin slices of beef, rare beef, with some crispy fried onions on the top. I love this.
Tom.
Oh, the best sandwich in the world is definitely a bacon sandwich. Hot bacon between thin slices of white bread and with lots of tomato ketchup. Simple and very, very tasty. There's a cafe near where I work in London. I sometimes buy one for breakfast. I'd like one right now.
Marianne.
I live in Italy, so my best is Italian. A ciabatta with chopped tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, with black olives and basil. Mozzarella's my favourite cheese, and I like cooking with it. I make my own pizza.
John.
I was in Turkey by the sea, and a fisherman called to me, "Come, try a balık ekmek." I think this means fish in bread. He gave me a sandwich. It was fresh mackerel grilled and in a bread roll with raw onions. Fabulous.
So, Ula from Denmark, what does she want in her sandwich? Yeah,
Beef,
Beef and
beef.
fried onions.
beef with some
Yeah.
fried onions.
and beef
Okay.
crispy dominoes on the top.
Hmm. And Tom from London, what does he like in his sandwich?
Bacon sandwich
Top.
with
Bacon and
Bacon
tomato
sandwich
tomato sauce.
His
and
favorite
tomato
sandwich
sauce.
is bacon sandwich. He wants bacon and a lot of tomato ketchup.
sauce,
Sauce.
chips.
And Marianne in Italy, her sandwich is a vegetarian sandwich. No, what
Yeah,
does she want in her sandwich?
tomatoes, olive.
Cheese,
Mozzarella cheese.
tomato.
Right. And John in Turkey, his favorite sandwich was a fish sandwich,
And then
mackerel.
with some raw onions.
Yeah. Grilled mackerel, freshly grilled mackerel. Okay. Let's listen to these people and understand them line by line.
Tape script 8.9. What's your favourite sandwich? Angus.
I come from the north of England.
I come from the north of England. Okay, guys, by the way, I just want to tell you that English as a language originated in England. It started in England. As in India, Hindi is spoken in so many different accents. When a Bihari speaks Hindi, it is so different. When a UP person speaks Hindi, it's very different. A Rajasthani speaks Hindi in a very different way. Madhya Pradesh people speak Hindi in a different accent. Even Padma's Telugu, which is spoken in Andhra Pradesh, all different districts of Andhra Pradesh doesn't speak the same kind of Telugu. Because when you have lived for such a long time, your language evolves in different ways in different areas. And your language becomes slightly different from the other parts. So we call them dialects, variations. So in England, there are so many different dialects of English. And whatever we know about English, I के साथ V1 लगाओ, he के साथ V5 लगाओ, and all these standard rules, these rules are from London. And London is in the south of England. And when you go to the north of England, then English is quite different there. The accent is different. Sometimes vocabulary is different. Grammar rules can be different too. So there are so many different varieties of variations of English inside England. Okay. This guy, Angus, is from the north of England. Okay. He says that in his part, sandwiches are not called sandwiches. In the north of England, they don't use the name sandwiches. What do they call them?
And we often call sandwiches butties.
We often call sandwiches butties. Ham is just an ingredient. Ham is meat from pigs. Ham is an ingredient, a material. Okay. The name they use in the north of England is not sandwich. They use butties. They often call sandwiches butties. We call sandwiches butties. Okay.
My favourite butty is made with thick slices
My favorite butty, singular butty, plural butties. My favorite butty is with
of white bread and thick slices of warm ham with hot butties. My favourite butty is made with thick slices of white.
My favorite butty is made with thick slices of white bread. My favorite butty is made with thick slices of white bread. अच्छा यहाँ made with बोल रहा है ना, गौर कर रहे हो? He is saying my favorite butty is made with thick slices of white bread and
white bread and thick slices of warm ham with hot.
thin slices or thick slices?
My favourite butty is made with thick slices of white bread.
Thick slices. Thick मतलब समझते हो ना? Thick, fat, okay? Thick slices of white bread and
thick slices of warm ham.
Warm ham. Thick slices of warm ham. W-A-R-M. Warm ham. Okay. So that's his favorite butty, his favorite sandwich. Thick slices of white bread and thick slices of warm ham. Okay.
With hot mustard. Yeah.
With hot mustard. With hot mustard. Hot mustard मतलब गरम नहीं, तीखा mustard. Okay, hot mustard.
Yes, warm ham.
Yes, warm ham. हाँ भाई हाँ, warm ham चाहिए इसमें.
Delicious. Would you like to try one?
Would you like to try one? आपसे पूछ रहा है. Would you like to try one? आपको मन कर रहा है खाने का? आप चाहिएगा? आपको मन करेगा खाने का? Would you like to try one? Guys, would you like to try one? Angus sandwich? Ham and mustard sandwich?
No.
No. Anybody?
No.
Padma?
No, sir.
Simran? No. Padma, would you like to try a ham sandwich?
No, sir. I didn't like.
I didn't like नहीं बोलना था ना बेटा. You shouldn't say I didn't like. You should say I don't like. I don't want to. I don't want to. आपको don't like की जगह बोलना I don't want to try. है ना? और आप क्या? What don't you like? आपको क्या अच्छा नहीं लगता? What don't you like, Padma?
No, I didn't. Sir, still no, I didn't have that sandwich, sir.
You have never eaten a sandwich.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever eaten bread?
I ate bread, sir.
You have eaten bread, but you have never eaten sandwiches. Try it today. Put some, tomatoes, cucumber slices, some onions, some lemon juice, and a nice slice of cheese between your bread, and you will love it.
Sir,
It's
pizza.
pizza is different. Pizza is very different.
Yeah.
Sandwich is different. Sandwich is full of vegetables, salad, and it's tasty, healthy. Okay, but Angus's sandwich has ham, and ham is not everybody's thing. Everybody doesn't eat ham. Okay.
Ulla.
I'm from Denmark, so for me,
I am from Denmark, so for me,
it's the open sandwich, of course.
so it's the open sandwich, of course. For me, it is the open sandwich, of course. She uses some important small words. She says, I'm from Denmark. So For me, it is the open sandwich, of course. This line suggests that in Denmark, most people like open sandwiches because she used the word so there. She said, I am from Denmark, so for me, it is the open sandwiches. So her favorite sandwich is open sandwiches because she's from Denmark. It means most people in Denmark prefer open sandwiches.
Course, and my favorite is with beef. Thin.
Her favorite is with beef. And I want to tell you one more thing, that it is necessary as a teacher, I mentioned that when people say beef, they don't necessarily mean cow's meat. Okay, guys, it can mean cow's meat, but it can also mean buffalo's meat. It can also mean ox meat. All those animals' meat is called beef. So beef doesn't always mean only cow's meat. It could be cow's meat as well. Except in India, everywhere people eat cow's meat. Okay, it's normal. So by the way, cow's meat means beef means cow's meat, buffalo meat, ox meat, all meat. Okay, yeah. So she says, for me, it is the open sandwich and with beef. She likes her sandwich with beef.
Slices of beef, rare.
Thin slices of beef. Thin slices of beef. Rare beef. Now, rare beef means not very well cooked. And it is slightly red. That is rare beef. Okay, rare.
Beef with some crispy fried onions on the top.
With some crispy fried onion on the top. I don't know. I don't think I'll try that not because of the beef, because of the onion top. Right? Crispy fried onion. Who choose crispy fried onion?
Top. I love this.
I love this.
Tom.
Oh, the best sandwich in the world is definitely a bacon sandwich.
He says the best sandwich in the world is definitely the bacon sandwich. Because he likes bacon sandwich, so it is the best sandwich in the world. Okay, it is his opinion, all right. He says, well, the best sandwich in the world is definitely the bacon sandwich.
Hot bacon between thin slices of
Hot bacon between thin slices of hot bacon between thin slices
white
of
bread and with lots
bread.
of tomato ketchup.
Lots of tomato ketchup. Simple and
Simple and very, very tasty.
simple and very, very tasty. I have tried this not with bacon. I've tried this with chicken. I made patties of chicken patties, like patties, what should I say? Tikya, okay, cakes, chicken cakes I made. And then I put them between the bread and put lots of chicken, tomato sauce, onion, tomatoes, yeah, cucumber. It was really yummy. For that, you need meat, boneless meat, chicken. And you have to fry it with some ginger garlic paste. And then you have to give them a shape of a tikya, Yeah.
There's a cafe near where I work in London.
There is a cafe near where I work in London. There is a cafe. Kaha? Near where I work in London. There is a cafe. There is a cafe. Where? Near where I work. Near where I, in Hindi?
Work.
Near where I work. वहीं जब कम्मा करते वहीं पास में. Okay, there is a cafe near where I work in London. There is a cafe near where I work in London.
Sometimes buy one for breakfast.
I sometimes buy one for breakfast. I sometimes buy one. B-U-Y, buy. One means buy a bacon sandwich. I sometimes buy one for breakfast. It means sometimes Tom's wife does not prepare breakfast for him. So he goes to the office, and near his office, there is a cafe. He goes there and buys a bacon sandwich.
I'd like one right now.
I love one right now. I love one right now. I want one right now. When he talked about his favorite sandwich, he felt hungry. It happens with all of us. When we talk about our favorite food, we start to feel hungry. Oh, I would love one right now. I would love one right now. ये arrangement थोड़ा सीख लो बेटा. I would love one. I would love one means I want one. मन कर रहा भी खाने का यार. I would love one right now.
Marianne.
I live in Italy, so
I live in Italy, so
my best is Italian. A
my best is Italian. My favorite is Italian.
ciabatta with
Ciabatta, ciabatta, ciabatta. Chaba chaba ke khao, ciabatta. Okay. Actually, I know ciabatta. My teacher Razana told me about ciabatta.
chopped tomatoes, mozzarella
With tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, you know, that you use in the pizza, the cheese that you can, stretch, that is
Yes.
mozzarella cheese. Yeah.
cheese, with black olives and
Yummy.
basil.
With black olives and basil.
Mozzarella's my favourite cheese,
Mozzarella is my favorite cheese.
and I like cooking with it.
I like cooking with it. I like cooking with mozzarella cheese. I also make my own pizza.
Make my own pizza.
I make my own pizza. Repeat the line, guys. I make my own pizza. Most people buy pizza from the shops. Domino's, Pizza Hut, they order pizza. She says, I make my own pizza. हम पिज्जा बाजार से I make my own pizza. क्या था sentence? I make my own pizza. Spelling OWN. I make my
OWN.
yes, I make my own pizza. हम अपना बाल घर खुद ही काट लेते हैं. हम नहीं जाते सैलून में कटवाने. I cut my own hair. I cut my own hair. Yeah. हम बाजार से चिकन उकन नहीं खरीदते हैं. हम अपना चिकन खुद बना ले घर में बड़ा जो भी बोलना है. I grow my own chicken. I grow my own fruit. I grow my own fruit. मतलब फिर फंस जाते हो. फिर अचानक से फंस जाते हो तुम. मुझे अजीब लगता है. और वही बात बोलना है तो फिर फंसना क्या है. जो भी बोले थे वही हाँ बोलना है. I grow my own fruit. नहीं खरीदते हम अपना खुद उपजा लेते हैं. I grow my own fruit. तो अटकते कहाँ हो भाई मेरे. जब वही बात बोलना होता है तो फिर भी अटकते हो. मुझे अजीब लगता है ये. I grow my own fruit. अब सुनो. I make my own clothes. I make my own clothes. मतलब दोनों के दोनों थोड़ा थोड़ा बोलते हो. पता तो कुछ नहीं चलता मुझे. खाली धीरे धीरे ऐसे कर लेते हो. क्लियर बोला करो. हाँ यस सर. अब बोलो बोलो तुम. हाँ और अच्छा हिंदी नहीं आता था बोलना. यही हिंदी है तुम्हारा. हाँ भाई बोलना. आई मेक माई ओन क्लोथ्स. क्या हुआ इसका मतलब. अब वो सोच रहे हैं. हाँ 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 जी यही है इसका मतलब. आई मेक माई ओन क्लोथ्स. हम अपना कपड़ा खुद ही सिल लेते हैं. हम टेलर के पास नहीं जाते. आई मेक माई ओन क्लोथ्स. वही इसलिए इसको बोले कि इसकी हिंदी अच्छी नहीं थी ना. तो ये आइडिया आया कि जब इस तरह से सेंटेंस बोलते तो होता है वो जो होता है ना वो ऐसा नहीं अपना खुद से. I make my own clothes. I cut my own hair. I grow my own vegetables. I grow my own vegetables. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ. ये आदमी जो बोल रहा है I grow my own vegetable, he doesn't buy vegetables from the shops. He grows his own vegetables. तो उसने कहा I make my own pizza. Okay, Marianne makes her own pizza.
John.
I was in Turkey by the sea, and
I was in Turkey by the sea. I was in Turkey by the sea. जॉन कहाँ थे. टर्की में थे. कहाँ थे. समंदर के किनारे थे. He said, I was in Turkey by the sea. हम टर्की में थे समंदर के किनारे. I was in Turkey by the
A
sea.
fisherman called to me,
A fisherman called to me. Hindi. A fisherman called to me.
फिशरमैन ने मुझे बुलाया.
हाँ, एक फिशरमैन हमको आवाज लगाया. A fisherman called to me.
Come, try a balik ekmek.
Come, try a balik ekmek. अरे आओ आओ. Come, try a balik ekmek. Come, try a balik ekmek. अगर आप लिट्टी चोखा बेच रहे हो पटना में, उधर से कोई फॉरेनर जाति दिखे तो आप नहीं बोलेंगे कम कम ट्राई माई बैलिक एकमेक. लिट्टी चोखा. ट्राई माई लिट्टी चोखा. ओके, तो बैलिक एकमेक क्या है? नेम ऑफ अ फूड डिश. ओके, उसको समझ में आएगा नहीं. अंग्रेज को जब आप बोलोगे कम ट्राई माई लिट्टी चोखा, उसको पता चलेगा आप क्या बोल रहे हो. लिट्टी चोखा उसने सुना है पहले? नो. लेकिन उसको अंदाजा लगेगा क्या कह रहे हो. अंदाजा. ओके. So a fisherman called to John and said, "Come, try my balik ekmek."
I think this means fish in bread.
I think this means fish in bread. वो कह रहा है, I think this means fish in bread. हमको लगता है इसका मतलब होता है fish in bread. इसको ऐसा क्यों लगता है?
He gave me a sandwich.
He gave me a sandwich. हमको sandwich दिया. He gave me a sandwich.
It was fresh mackerel grilled.
It was fresh mackerel. Mackerel is a type of fish. It was fresh mackerel grilled. Grilled. आंच पे सिझा हुआ. Grilled. Okay. It was fresh mackerel grilled.
And in a bread roll with raw.
And in a bread roll. In a bread roll. With raw onions. With raw onions.
Raw onions. Fabulous.
He loved it. Now, अब समझ में आया क्यों उसको लगा बैलिक एक में मतलब होता है fish in bread? Because जो उसको हाथ में मिला, that was fish in bread. It was a sandwich, a big bread roll with mackerel, fresh mackerel grilled in the middle with some raw onions. And it was fabulous. Okay, now the question is, which of these sandwiches would you like to try if you got a chance? Angus's, Ula's, Tom's, Marion's, John's. Whose favorite sandwich do you think you want to try? If you got a chance to eat sandwiches, which sandwich would you try?
John's and Marion's.
John's and Marion's sandwich you would like to try?
I want to try Marionette sandwich.
Marion's sandwich because it doesn't have any meat in it.
I
It's a
want
vegetable.
vegetables.
Yeah, other people, come on, tell me, which would you like to try and why?
Marion sandwich.
You would try Marion or Marion's sandwich?
Marion. Marion.
Oh, I thought you said you would like to try Marion. Marion is a little too old for you to try her. Okay. Anybody else? Tell me, which sandwich would you like to try? Whose favorite sandwich do you think you want to try? Nashin, beta, why are you so quiet? Why don't you respond? Roshin, you too, Padma, all of you get a little active. You know, when I ask you something so much fun, you have no reason to be quiet. I'm not asking you a GK question. I'm asking you, which of these sandwiches would you like to try?
Cheese sandwich.
Cheese sandwich? But nobody said cheese sandwich here.
John. Fish wala.
John's sandwich, the fish sandwich. Nashin would like to try John's sandwich, John's favorite sandwich. Yeah, I think that should be a good option,
Marini in Italy, sir.
Ma-
Cheese,
Okay,
some
don't
tomato slice.
बेटा रोशीन जब भी मैं सवाल
Was it? Yes, sir. Your voice is not.
Your voice is breaking up, sir.
battery, I was saying, whenever I ask you a question now, then you cannot copy paste anything. आपको सोच के बोलना होगा. My question is, whose sandwich would you like to try? किसका सैंडविच, किसका फेवरेट? तो आप जिस एक रंजीत ने मैरियन बोला तो मैंने हंसी में समझाया ना, हंसा के मैंने हंसी में बताया ना, मैरियन इज टू ओल्ड फॉर यू रंजीत, यू शुड से मैरियन सैंडविच, मैरियन फेवरेट सैंडविच. मैरियन का जो फेवरेट सैंडविच है, हम वो वाला ट्राई करना चाहें तो आप जॉन नहीं बोल सकते, मैरियन नहीं बोल सकते, आप जॉन को ट्राई करोगे, मैरियन को ट्राई करोगे, कि जॉन के फेवरेट सैंडविच को ट्राई करोगे. तो जॉन के फेवरेट सैंडविच को इंग्लिश में कैसे बोलेंगे? जॉन्स फेवरेट सैंडविच, कि जॉन, जॉन्स.
Sandwich.
तो सोच के
John's.
बोला करो हर चीज. यहाँ मैं देखो, बात सिर्फ इतनी है कि बहुत मुश्किल मुश्किल रूल्स मैं से हंसी मजाक में ही बताता हूँ यहाँ पे. बस आपका फोकस रहना चाहिए उस चीज को अप्रिशिएट करने के. So Roshin would like to try Marianne's favorite sandwich. Okay. And Noshin would like to try John's favorite sandwich. Okay. When I'm not in India, I would try them all. When I'm not in India, I would like to try them all. Yes. What do you think? Question number one. Which of the sandwiches in exercise 5 would you like to try? Like I said, if I'm in India, I wouldn't. Here, people would kill me if I tried some of these sandwiches. So I'll play safe. In India, I would only try Marian's favorite sandwich and John's favorite sandwich. Yeah. But when I'm outside of India, I could try all of them, no problems. Do you eat sandwiches often? Actually, we don't eat sandwiches very often here in Bihar. Sandwiches are not a very common meal here. Most people prefer samosas, burgers, and other things. What are the most popular sandwiches in your country? They are not very popular, but the most popular sandwich in India would be aloo tikki sandwich. Most people like that. I remember about 9 years ago, 8 years ago, I talked about this in a class like this, and there was this girl called Soni. She was a class 7th, 8th student, and next day she brought sandwiches from her home and they were really yummy. It was aloo tikki sandwich her mother had made, and they were one of the best sandwiches I had ever eaten. They were really tasty. And coincidentally, last night, Sony's elder sister, Srishti, called me to inform that she got a job. She is now a teacher of English. A lot of my students have got government jobs recently in this new vacancy, and I'm very happy for them all. Last night, she called and talked to me for almost half an hour. She was very hardworking girl. Srishti, uh, her mother died when she was a kid. Okay. And she had a very difficult life. Without mother, it's not easy. And I was always impressed by her hard work. And when I heard yesterday that she got a government job, now she earns 40,000 rupees per month. And she will get more if she tries for higher schools. She's now in middle school. So yeah, amazing. Coincidentally, we talked about recipe and everything all at the same time. Okay. So sandwiches. Tomorrow when we meet, guys, tomorrow we will have no class. I think I should rest a little bit, okay? Because you can clearly see my energy level is very low. That's why I'm teaching this way. We will carry on Monday, hopefully. I think next 2 days will give me some improvement in my health, because now I don't feel like I don't have a fever, but my head hurts all the time, and I feel sick. I don't feel energetic, like I can't jump, speak loudly and all that. So I'm trying to conserve my energy all the time. So let's meet on Monday. Okay, take a break, take a 2 days break, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. And yeah, just revise your lessons. And learning English is all about thinking of how to put words together. शब्दों को कैसे रखना है एक साथ, यही सोचना is all about learning English. कहीं भी इंग्लिश सुनो, ऑब्जर्व कैसे वो वर्ड्स को एक साथ रख रहे हैं, कौन से वर्ड्स एक दूसरे के साथ आ रहे हैं, गौर करना शुरू करो, you will start using them. सीखना मतलब गौर करना कि कौन से शब्द साथ रखे जा रहे हैं. That's all. Okay. With these words, I wrap up for today. We will carry on. Bye bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye, sir.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.